Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. You're probably wondering why I'm wearing shades, or you're probably not, but I just got beat up by life. So you probably clicked on this link because you thought I was gonna be crying over something, but joke's on you. I don't cry. So okay, I'm going to talk to you guys about this guy I had been seeing. I wouldn't say dating because all we ever did was fuck. But his story is very interesting. I've never really spoke about it, only to my friends. And they all said I should share this with you guys because it is fucking insane. I should be on a fucking reality show right now. Whatever. But anyway, so like I met this guy. And we didn't meet or anything, like it was just like strictly grinder. But anyways, like he sent me his pictures and I was in love. He's Italian, tall, nice body, just like all around goodness, greatness actually, I will say. But we were messaging here and there, but you know, nothing ever went anywhere because I was like, he's fake. I mean, he's fake, whatever. He messages me and he's like, do you want to meet up? Like, I'm in your town. And I was like, okay. And like, at the time I was like, ugh. Like, I know what it's going to turn into. I'm ready. Like, lay it on me, bro. And so I was like, you know what? Just come over or whatever. I don't give a fuck. And so I'm like there by the window like this. I'm like, because I'm over here thinking he's a catfish. So if he is a catfish, I was just going to be like, don't even come inside, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he ends up pulling up, right? And I'm like this. And he comes up in a fucking Mercedes. Okay, I was expecting like a Hyundai or something. Like, you know, whatever. But he came in a Mercedes. And I was like, okay, cool. He's like in scrubs. And so I had to do the, like, what? So I was just like, And then I looked down and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I need 5 minutes to, like, get decent. And so I texted him, like, super quick. I was like, okay, I need 5 minutes. He was like, okay, sure, whatever. And so, like, I'm there, like, trying to fix my brows and, you know, and I'm just like, okay, I'm ready. And like at that point in time I was so insecure because he was so hot. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, he's not gonna like me. He's not gonna like me. I'm too feminine. Like, bitch. And so I opened the door and he was like, wow, you're cute. And I was like, okay, work. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this cookies. And so we ended up just like, you know, making out on the couch or whatever. And my life is crazy, I know, but anyways, not the point. So I was like, these boys are gonna be home any minute. I was like, so let's take it to my room. So we ended up going to our room. We're like, you know, doing our thing or whatever. We were pretty like consistent with each other, right? He was so open about not being with me because we weren't together, but like he wasn't afraid to like show affection. And I was just like, oh my God, we're getting married. Like I was literally like texting my mom like, bitch, get ready to fly to New York because we're getting engaged. It was time for me to move out of the frat house and back into my dorm, so I needed help. And I asked him, I was like, hey, do you mind like helping me move into my dorm, blah blah. And he was just like, oh, not at all, like I'll help you. And like he was so quick to help. Like, literally, oh my God, he's so muscular. I didn't have to lift a finger when he moved me. Like, it was all him. Well, him and my friend Amber's boyfriend at the time. But yeah, like, he met my friends. Like, everything was just, like, so nice. And I was just like, yeah, I planned the wedding. Saved the date, this and that. And then my birthday came along and he was just like, hey, like, do you want to do anything? And I was just like, of course I do. But we went to a place in Roslyn called Hendrix, I think. And like everybody knew him. He knew everybody. So I was like, ooh, bitch, like he's bringing me to a spot that everybody knows him. I'm gonna get proposed to like after my birthday, like I'm ready, like I had to like look real cute. And so like, you know, I'm there, whatever, and he's like, what do you want? I was like, I'll have a salad. Cause like I knew I was gonna, you know, he's curious. I was like, you're attractive, you're an older man, like you're either crazy or you have someone, you know what I'm saying? And he was just like, it's complicated. And like whenever I hear that, I'm like, oh my god, like I don't want to hear it. But he was just like, yeah, like the less you know, like the better. And I was like, okay. I was in love, so of course I was like, okay, sure. And so like it came to my birthday and we were eating whatever, and so I was just mad curious and I was like, I can't take this anymore. So I asked him, I was just like, so you're attractive, you're 32 years old, like what's the issue? And he was just like, first of all, I'm not 32. And I was like, oh, you're not. That's funny. And he was just like, yeah, like, sorry I lied to you. Like, I didn't think you would like me once you knew my real age, this, and that. And I was like, I don't judge people on, like, how old they are. Like, if you're attractive, you know? I asked him, I was like, how old are you? And he was just like, I just turned 44. And I was like, that's really hot. You're attractive, you're older, you got a nice job, you got a nice car, like, I was like, damn. And so it was just like, okay. I was like, you lied to me about your age. What else is this motherfucker lying to me about? So I was just like, okay, so you're attractive, you're older, you're not crazy. I was like, so you must have a wife, you must have a husband, you know, whatever. You must be married. I need to know. And he was just like, okay. He's like, well, I'm married. And I was like, my crazy almost came out. Like, I literally had to swallow that shit. But I was like, okay, to a man or to a woman. Because I get these things where straight boys like to talk to me. So I'm just like, I never really know. And he was just like, a woman. I was like, oh, interesting. Let me just try not